All right, students, let's get started. So today we're going to be working on our abstract self-portraits, and today you're going to need your sheet of paper. It's a larger piece of paper that we're working on today, a pencil, and about anywhere between 6 and 8 different colored crayons. I'm going to start us off with our pencil, and I'm going to show you just kind of in a quick example of kind of what we're looking at today. So this is kind of something that we're going to be shooting for. As you can see, it's a portrait of someone. Obviously, it's not exactly like a person would look. So we're going to be blocking off your portrait, your self-portrait, by using shapes. We're going to be using contour line. That's this outline here. And then we're going to make the picture look abstract, which means it doesn't necessarily represent what you would think it does. So for today, we're going to start with our large sheet of paper. I have my paper going the up and down direction. And to kind of break up your sheet of paper and to decide where to start, I want you to think of your paper down the middle and down the middle this way. So if I were to fold my paper, you don't have to do this to start. I'm just giving you an idea. If you were to fold the paper lengthwise, and then again this direction, you'd have 2 lines down the middle. And it will give you like the middle of your paper. So it will look like this. You can see the creases in the image here. And we're going to start our drawing by making a U shape. So you're going to make the shape of your face, making a large letter U. Okay? If you notice, I came down, here's the middle, and I came down to about the middle of each square here. So this would be my chin, okay? Next, we're gonna add your ears. So your ears will go again, here's that middle crease. Gonna add ears. Generally, they're about the same size. Now, they don't have to look just like mine. They could have a little curve to them in a different direction if you'd like, okay? And then we're gonna add our neck and our shoulders. But I want you to think about maybe to give yourself a little bit of personality. What do you normally wear? So maybe you wear a shirt with a collar. Maybe you want to do a long, if you're someone that likes a scoop neck. But you're going to draw your neck. And then I'm going to give myself some type of shirt. I'm going to make myself have a V-neck shirt. Now, you don't have to do this. Oh, my pencil just broke. Let's find a new one. Okay, so we have our V-neck, and then I'm going to give myself some shoulder lines so it doesn't look like I have a tiny little stumpy neck. And then maybe I'll give myself some detail here. This is my my collar. Okay. Now you don't have to do this. You can give yourself, a different type of collar, or you can do a scoop neck, something that just represents more you, because this is about you, your personality. Next, I want you to think about, we're going to add hair, okay? So let me get an example here. If you look here, you're going to look at what your hair normally looks like. So generally, I tend to wear mine down. Sometimes I wear mine in a ponytail. This one here. Think about your own hair. What does it look like? Do you have long hair? Do you have short hair? Do you have it pulled back? You want to look at have it be something that represents you, okay? So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make mine come down to my shoulders. And you notice I'm not sketching it like this. I'm making nice connected lines, right? Okay, this is gonna be mine. Okay, next, we're gonna make the nose. So noses sometimes can be a bit tricky when you're trying to make them just right. But this is gonna be our abstract. So if you mess it up or it looks kind of funny, you don't have to worry about it, because abstract is much different than representational art. So I'm gonna start my nose. Here's my middle centerpiece. I'm gonna go above the middle crease here. I'm gonna draw it down and back up. And then I'm going to give myself 2 nostrils. And that is my nose, okay? Now if you make yours wider, maybe you want to make yours skinnier. What does your nose look like? Not everybody has the same nose, okay? Next, we're gonna add the eyes. Now, I want you to consider making your eyes very large in this picture, okay? We're gonna connect it all the way to the edge of my line, okay? This is gonna be different. We're making abstract art, okay? So these eyes look really large, don't they? But that's okay because we're gonna make this look real block, sectioned off, so that way when we go back and add color, we'll have different sections of color to color in. Okay, now I'm gonna give myself some eyelids. Okay, here's my eyelids. And you're gonna draw your irises. That's the color part of your eye. Okay. And then you don't have just all blue. You always have a little bit of either black or white in the part of your eye, right? Yeah, these circles, it makes it look a little bit more realistic here. But again, this is not a realistic picture, it's an abstract picture. I am also going to add some eyelashes. Now, you don't have to do this. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, you don't have to. I like to make mine look kind of girly and have some eyelashes. And you could add some down here too if you want, but I'm gonna leave just the ones on the top. Also consider, if you were someone that wears glasses, you might want to add a bridge of your glasses and a whole nother circle around where you would have glasses. Mrs. Dennis doesn't wear her glasses to school. I wear contacts, so I'm not going to add them in this picture, okay? And then lastly, we're going to add our lips. So I'm going to come down here about in the middle. I'm going to put a line like this, make my lips. Okay, and then this is one extra added kind of funky thing that you wouldn't normally, I don't think, do if you were just making a, a picture of a self-portrait in, like if you were looking in a mirror. But I want you to add a line right down the middle to your chin and right up to your nose, okay? This is what's gonna make it look different colors when we color it and we make it block colors in different sections. So this is what I got so far for the drawing. Okay, next I'm going to find a black, either Sharpie or a black marker, and I'm going to outline all of this space. Okay, so as you can see, I have my all my pencil lines outlined in a black marker. I just used a Crayola marker. You can use a Sharpie if that's what you have at home. We have a little bit less detail. So I'm just gonna say if you have curly hair, you might wanna make a couple of swirls as a detail in here. You don't have to do that, but it's just a thought. The other thing I noticed is that we might want to give yourself some eyebrows. I didn't add those in the beginning, and you don't have to do that. This is, again, an abstract picture, so it's not gonna look just like you look, okay? Maybe I wanna give myself some ribbing of my shirt. Sometimes less is more. You don't have to add too much, okay? Next, we're going to take our colored crayons, and you are just gonna color in each of these sections in a different color. But the trick is to do colors that are not normally what you see. So Mrs. Dennis has brown hair. I am not going to color this brown. I'm gonna color it a different color, okay? So I'm gonna take my blue crayon and I am going to color, and if you notice I'm coloring extremely dark. You want to push hard and make your crayon, you don't want it to make it look like this. See how it's lighter here? You want to use lots of force to make your crayon color stand out so that this is an extremely bold shape that we're coloring in, okay? Now if you notice, I'm not going right into this other side here. I have stopped on this side of the head of the hairline, okay? And I'm gonna color this whole section in, okay? Now I'm not gonna do this entire thing while I'm on video here, but I will give you an idea. So I might do this section blue, and then I might take this section and choose purple, okay? It's gonna be very different from what you normally would look like. This is gonna be an abstract self-portrait, okay? Now I'm gonna speed up the video so that way you can see the finished piece. Okay, so as you can see, I have the two different sides of the hair done. And so what I might do here is do the opposite of the eyebrows. So since this side is purple, I'm gonna make this side purple. And then this side I will do the blue. Now remember, this doesn't have to make sense. This is be just however you want it to be. This is an abstract picture. And then, so then I come to the eyes. Maybe I want to do the eyes something totally different. I have blue eyes in person. I think I'm going to make them, I think I'm going to do this color here, this violet pinkish red color. And then once I get that colored in, I might choose this green for the other one. They don't have to match. Okay. And then the same goes for when you do the skin tones. It doesn't have to be just what you see. So I might make this bottom part this lighter pink. This can be my one cheek. And then I might make this one over here orange. Okay. So you'll see once I get it all colored in, kind of that you're sectioning off any place that you see you went along with the marker is the section that you're going to color. Okay. So as you can see, I chose to do red for my background, and all of the white space is covered, so there isn't much to see as far as the white. If you see any white coming through, go back over with your crayon so that way it's nice and waxy and colored in, so that way there's no left white in the background. You want it to look nice and bold and bright and colorful. And then you have your abstract self-portrait.